What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some more news concerning Deontay, the Bronze Bomber Wilder. Deontay Wilder has made his latest statement stating that he does not want the Joseph Parker rematch. He wants the Anthony Joshua fight, S-A-F-N-P. Let me counterpunch. First of all, Happy New Year's to everybody. Thank everybody for showing up for that live stream that I did hours before. And I may do one later on today as a reflection of 2023. But we will see. But me counterpunching Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder was unexpectedly beat by Joseph Parker. And the only thing that I can compare this to is when his rival did it. His rival was beaten by the guy that Joseph Parker beat, which was Andy Ruiz. Andy Ruiz upset Anthony Joshua. He was knocked down 4 times compared to the one time and the first time that Andy Ruiz was knocked down ever in his career by Anthony Joshua. But he upset the world, the boxing world altogether. We know that Deontay Wilder praised Andy Ruiz, okay? 6 months later, he fought Anthony again. Anthony reactivated the rematch. He exercised the rematch clause thanks to Eddie Hearn, right? Being a good promoter that he was, responsible promoter. And they got the job done. They did a boxing lesson for Andy Ruiz. They showed him that Anthony is better, even though despite Andy Ruiz stating that Anthony Joshua was a big, stiff robot and can't really fight or box, okay? So Joshua showed him. He dropped about, 10 to 12 pounds, and he came in bouncing and boxed him in Saudi Arabia and made $85 million, okay? That's what happened. Then after that, Deontay Wilder went after Ruiz and Joshua. He went after Ruiz and said, you think this is a game? You had an opportunity to do what you're supposed to do, and you blew it. You came in all fat and out of shape, and you didn't get the job done. How dare you? This is not a game. We take this seriously, blah, 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 blah. He went after Anthony Joshua and told Joshua, how could you box and move in the jab and grab Klitschko crap that you did, and that performance was trash, because had it been me that got beat by someone like that, I would have been coming for the knockout, so that win isn't really credible in my eyes. It was weekly. It was boring boxing lessons. People don't want to come and see 12-round fights. They want to see their brains getting knocked out on the floor and someone passed out. That's what I give. That's why I'm better than AJ, blah, blah, blah. Okay, that was 19. 2020, he gets beat by Tyson Fury. The next year, he gets beat again. Then the next year, he comes back, which was 2022. He beats Robert Elenius, his sparring partner. And then late last year, we seen him get upset by Joseph Parker. So we did a whole 360 around. Now he's saying, I don't want Joseph Parker. I want Anthony Joshua. And my question to say all that to say this, what makes you think that you shouldn't do what you told somebody else to do? Counterpunch. That means that you, based on your own logic, based on how you criticize other fighters, that means you should go in there and knock out Joseph Parker to show you still have love for the sport. You still have that killer instincts, which now you're doubting, but then yet you want to fight Anthony Joshua when you didn't pass your last test. I find that very hypocritical. I find that very contradicting, and I just don't see the logic in it. The only thing that I can come up with, people, just right off the dome, is that maybe Deontay Wilder, maybe he's not as financially set as he claims to be. Think about it. Why would you want to rush into an Anthony Joshua fight without tying up your loose ends with Joseph Parker? If you're such a way better fighter and he can't hit hard, and you don't know how he beat you, and you are in a dazed zone, and you said it's from inactivity. Those are 5 things I just mentioned that he said. Why is it so hard for you to do what you're supposed to do as a world-class fighter? Counterpunch. If Deontay Wilder wants a shot at AJ, he needs to do what AJ did when he took a loss. I mean, especially an upset loss. Okay? He needs to get his bearings back because none of those guys are champions. Now the champions are Usyk and Tyson. But he still needs to do what he's supposed to do, not just jump just because you signed the contract. By the way, you claim that AJ never wanted, or you claim that AJ was going to retire if you beat Joseph Parker, like your win over Joseph Parker meant that much to somebody else's career. So I don't really understand his last and latest statement. I think he should fight Joseph Parker to show us how good or how better he is than Joseph Parker. Get back on the saddle and do what you're supposed to do. And it's still sad that you're still worried about a fighter that you haven't fought instead of the fighter that recently beat you. You guys tell me what you think of this counterpunch and Deontay Wilder stating that he wants to go right into Anthony Joshua in a fight with him without fighting Joseph Parker. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.